Good morning, students. Now we are going to see about the graphical representation of the frequency distribution of the grouped data. So that I already given, we are going to see about the grouped data. So in grouped data, majorly what they mention, we are having these types of the grouped data, but we are going to see about the histogram and frequency polygon. Okay, these two topic only we are going to see in this chapter. These are the ungrouped data. Ungrouped data we are having a line graph, bar graph, and pictograph and pie chart. Okay, we already seen about this in a previous, and now we are going to see about the grouped data is a histogram, frequency polygon, frequency curve, and cumulative frequency curve. Okay, so majorly we are going to see about these two topic. So first we are going to see about histogram. Histogram means what? Histogram means like a rectangle we are going to see. Okay, so histogram is a continuous frequency table and it's containing the rectangle and it's having x-axis as well as the y-axis and histogram. So the area of each rectangle is proportional to the frequency in the respective class interval, and total area of the histogram is proportional to the total frequency. It will may ask in a one word. Okay, so what they are trying to tell in this place is we are having a some class interval x-axis having some class interval, y-axis having some class interval, depends upon class interval we are taking. Okay, so this is very important. It may ask in a 2 mark. You will write it in your classwork. So difference between bar graph and histograph. Bar graph is a ungrouped graph. Histogram is a grouped graph, and gap between the bars. So, but no gaps between the rectangles. So histogram means having a continuation, right, without any gap. So that is a histogram. It's having a gap. Give the some space. That's a bar graph. So height of the each bar is important and not its width. Height and width of rectangle are equally important. So in this place it should be equal, but in this place no need to be equal. That's what they are trying to tell. So if you are having directly 0 to 50 means give some crackers like this. Okay, then move to the another number. So we are having interval 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30 like this means you can directly write like this 10, 10, 10, 10 like this. And in this place in 2 table, because it start from least value is 3. So in 2 part they are taking the biggest number is at 25. So I need up to 26 only they are taking. Okay, so they given the notes. I told right the zigzag line. If a class interval do not start from 0, then it indicates 0 start ஆகலை, மீன் 0 ஸ்டார்ட் ஆகலை, எடுத்தோடனே எனக்கு 15ன்ற நம்பர் வேணும் அப்படின்னு சொல்லும் போது நீங்கள் இந்த ஜிக்ஸாக்கை யூஸ் பண்ணணும் இந்த இடத்துல அப்படின்னு சொல்லியிருக்காங்க. ஓகேங்களா, ஸ்கேல் வந்து கண்டிப்பாக யூஸ் பண்ணணும். அண்ட் நவ் we can move to the exercise. Okay. Which of the following data can be represented in the histogram? Histogramக்கு என்னென்ன டேட்டாஸ் தேவை? The number of mountain climber in the age gap 20 to 60. I already told, right? It's having a, this is what? Grouped data. So obviously it should be grouped data means obviously histogram I can draw. So yes. So production of a cycle in a different year, different. So I am using it 2020 mean 2021 I am having another. So it's not histogram. The number of students in each class of the student classes, each class. So over class le பார்க்கும்போது I can't draw the histogram. The number vote pull from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. So it's having a number 7 to 6. So I can draw a histogram. The wicket fallen from 1 over to 50th. So it's also having a 1 to 50. So yes.